Hi everyone, hope you guys are keeping well. In this video, I'm going to talk about thoracic spine mobility, which is a very hot topic that many of people like talking about it, and you've probably seen in my channel many different versions of exercise that I basically prescribe and show you before. But in this video, I've basically found a new tool which I find it pretty useful if you are interested to get more range of movements and add on some simple but very effective exercises to your routine. Now, if you've never been in this channel, my name is Bob, I'm a physical therapist, and the purpose of this channel is to help people like yourself with simple tips and exercise for quicker recovery. Make sure to subscribe my channel for my weekly update and don't forget to press that like button. Now, if you go to the anatomy of our spine, we have three curvature, which means one lordotic on our neck or basically cervical spine, and then there's a basically kyphotic, and we go back to the lumbar or lower back, which would be basically lordotic, basically curve. Now, based on this curvature that we have different type of movements, which means in our neck we have more flexion, extension, rotation, and side bend, which is very comfortable. The same thing goes to our lumbar spine. We have all of those basically movement, but in thoracic spine, due to the nature of that we have ribs connected to thoracic spine, the rotation movement can be very limited. At the same time, we don't get that much flexion actually and extension because the ribs create that pressure here that we can't really bend forward too much from our thoracic spine is mostly on the lumbar spine, and due to that we put more pressure in the lumbar spine and we have more complication in our lumbar spine, which means typically we get disc bulges or herniated disc in our lumbar spine and our cervical spine due to the nature of movement and pressure of the load that we have to. We rarely get usually disc bulges or herniated disc in our thoracic spine. Now, in this video, I'm gonna basically share with you a new tools that I found online, which we call it basically fitbeast roller. They're one of the most comfortable roller that I found so far. And this roller can literally help you to get more movement in your thoracic spine and simply can help you to gradually improve your mobility. It's a pretty cool equipment, and I genuinely believe this can help you. I'm going to share with you basically a couple of things that we're going to go through in terms of how to use this tool, and plus what are the differences are between this tool and the normal foam roller that you see that I showed you in my previous video. As you can see, I mean, in my channel I've used normal foam roller previously, and I show you how to use it to improve your overall lower back and your thoracic spine mobility. But in this video, I'm going to basically make a comparison. What are the differences between this foam roller, fitbeast basically a foam roller, and the normal foam roller that you see in the market. All right, guys, the first thing that I want to talk about this fitbeast back roller is that this is one of the most comfortable back roller that I've seen so far. It's pretty solid in terms of how much load you can actually apply on that. I'm going to show you shortly the exercise that you can try. But in regards to the material that they've used in this basically back roller, it is kind of like interesting that you see that it has two parts. That one part, it's pretty like a massage that can help you to really engage with your thoracic spine and your upper back. And as you can see, there is a groove here in the middle that your basically spine can go there and lie there, which means when you look at the typical foam roller that you use in usual daily basis, it's pretty flat, and it's kind of like it doesn't have anywhere that you can hold your basically shoulder blades, and your spine basically gonna have the pressure in the whole foam roller. But in this back roller, you can basically be in between this groove and keep your spine between that, and you can really get your shoulder blade around this as well, which can give you a proper effect and engagement with the muscle around that area. Now, if you look at it, the other part of the basically back roller has this kind of like half ball shape, which is pretty solid and slightly stronger than this side. And it gives you more that facial release and like kind of like massage that you really can get in a deeper level and engage with those muscle groups. And you can literally play around with it. And I suppose, in my opinion, since I use it, I know I start with this basically side, which was slightly softer and comfortable. And I gradually pointed to this side. If you want a stronger massage and effect, you can use this side. Now, if you move on to the size of this, basically a back roller is pretty kind of like handy to move it around in comparison to these basically old school foam roller, because this come actually with a bag that you can carry it around the shoulder. I'm going to show you if you purchasing this, basically the bag is separate from this. It doesn't come together, just so you know. But if you look at the size of this basically back roller, it gives you a higher basically circumference, and when you align in your back, it gives you a higher degree of extension in your lumbar spine. That's something that is hugely important for us. In a daily basis, we do a lot of activity that we are in a flex position, which means we work in the office, we do things always in a flex position. And extension is something that we don't rarely do in a daily basis. We never look at the ceiling, or kind of like, unless you want to stretch your back, you do that extension. But due to the basic size of this foam, basically back roller, you can get a better extension, and that is one of the biggest advantages of this back roller. And I suppose it can be a huge difference from your usual foam roller to switching to this, but after a week or two, you get used to it. Let's go through a couple of exercises that I find really helpful for you if you're suffering from upper back or even neck pain. This actually back roller can help you to release those muscles, help you to gradually build up movement and get you back in action pain-free. Just before we start, guys, I just want to show you the bag that comes separate for this back roller. One of the most comfortable back roller in the world. It's a very handy bag that you can carry this anywhere you want. It's pretty portable. You can just carry it around your bag and move around. I bring this actually to a clinic on a daily basis, and I use it and bring it home. My wife uses it at home, and it has a very nice design. It's pretty slick and pretty cool. I really love the design and the product. I genuinely believe this actually can help you to get more movement in your basically thoracic spine and your upper back. And if you're suffering from like a niggle in your back and you're getting regular massage, this can be a really good replacement to use it at home and be more independent. Let's get started. All right, guys, now I'm going to share with you guys a couple of exercises that can be really helpful if you're suffering from mid back pain or upper back pain. And the back roller, which is one of the most comfortable roller in the world, that you can literally use it in a daily basis to improve your pain and mobility. I'm going to share with you a basic routine, and make sure if you need to do some warm up, you can definitely try a couple of mobility exercises that I show you in my previous video. I will leave a link below that you can try before using a back roller, but it's not a necessity. Now, we're going to start with basically adjusting the back roller in bottom of your lower back as close as possible, and gently lean back on it. I start with holding my hands on my chest, focusing on your breathing and letting your body to relax and chill. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You really want to let your body to relax while you're doing these exercises, because it's not about how many repetitions or how long you're holding it there. It's all about whether can you relax or not. You want to let your body to just relax as much as you can and focus on your breathing. Breathe through your nose and breathe out through the mouth. And breathe out through the mouth. Now, from that position, you're going to literally drop your hands next to your body. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And if you find it's comfortable, you can gently extend your neck back to the position that feels comfortable. Now, this can be gradually progress. Whenever you felt comfortable, you can bring these hands here around your neck. This actually can give you support on your neck, and you can even get a crack while you're doing this back roller. I find that right away when I touch this tool, which was pretty impressive. You want to relax there to the point that it feels comfortable. Focusing on your breathing. I keep repeat that because it's so important. And the last progression would be bringing your arms over your head if you find that feels comfortable. Again, breathing is essential. You're looking at the ceiling, you're relaxing everywhere. Now, this exercise can gradually progress. If you are finding this is easy, you can push this a little bit back and bring this more towards kind of like your upper back, which means now rather than being at the bottom of my spine, I slowly bring this to the mid back and my upper back, and like I can lean a little bit more comfortable in it. You know, if you find that it's comfortable, you can bring your hands here. Focus on your breathing. It's pretty comfortable here. I find it like I can actually roll on it while my hip is on the floor. See, my hip doesn't shift off the ground in this stage. I kind of like can roll it forward and backward. I can bring my hands and literally I can lean my neck back on it and move forward and backward. Now, if you need a bit of extra assistance, you can use kind of like this stick, and hold this while you're doing this movement, which can be a bit of kind of like progression. It's not necessary, but if you have it, you can gradually use it with kind of like even movement wise. You can start from here, then back, forward, kind of like a rocking movement. Practice this a couple of rounds, and this kind of help you to gradually get more range. Now, if you find this is easy and you feel comfortable, try this exercise on a daily basis. It would be more, I suppose, beneficial rather than try them on random days. The more you do them, the more practice them, you become more basically mobile, and at the same time, your pain would drop down and you get more comfortable with your body. Now, what would be the next progression? The first progression would be to change from that soft, basically massage basic area to more kind of like harder surface of the back roller that give you a chance to feel more tension. If you want to do more kind of like than that, you can literally do the same movement with a bit of modification, that you bring your hip off the ground. Now you don't get support from the ground and you lean back on it. Initially, I'll put my hands here on my chest and relax in there and just go through the range that feels comfortable. The more upper is actually feels more comfortable. I can even engage my kind of like neck and relax my neck there and get the full range all the way to kind of like my upper back. If this is got easier for you, what you could do, you could go a little bit more towards your lower back and mid back and try to drop the arms next to your body and relax the neck. This is pretty intense in the sense of that you really feel the muscle around the lower back and mid back, getting that tension off the back roller, and you can gradually bring the arms here. And like for some people, it might be too much. Don't rush it, guys. Take your time, play around with it, and not necessarily you should go all the way back to the range that you feel comfortable. And the most important part of the whole exercise routine is that you should be able to relax and be able to get your body more comfortable and be able to breathe. Breathing is essential in this exercise, and make sure to not rushing to progressing it. Work around your own range, and if you find this exercise a little bit difficult, start with the initial basically warm-up routine and gradually build them up. I will leave a link below, guys, for you guys to check out their website, and there's a discount code that you can use and get discount from this product, which I would highly recommend. This is one, and I can guarantee you will love using this because your body never got to that range of movements, and it's one of the most portable tools that you can have at home. If you're going around to the gym, you can basically have it on your shoulder. Leave me comments, guys. I would love to know if you are using this tool, how you're getting on. If you have any question about it, leave me comments. And if you are suffering from any injury that's bothering you, if you've been in my channel, I would love to hear about your injury, see what I can do about it. And if you need further assistance, you can always leave me comments and we can go through an online consultation with you to help you to get a more customized plan for your optimum results. Now, I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you need any further assistance or question, leave me comments. Check out the link, guys. fitbeast back roller, get the discount code. I would highly suggest to get it. If you're active, if you want to get active, this is one of the tools that you want to have at home. If you have any other suggestion regarding videos, rehab plan, leave me a comments. Thank you for watching this video, and until next week, I see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for my weekly updates, and don't forget to press that like button. All the best.